All right, so then we have here now the agent orchestration layer. There's an S missing. Oh, okay. We begin, for example, a project that is completely empty, and we just have Claude. We install Claude or Gemini or Codex or any kind of agent, and we have a chat with the agent, and we begin that project. There's no files, nothing. That's basically an agent who's disconnected to our context and vision and intent. So it does not understand any of it. It just has none of that information. That's us basically chatting with Claude. Then we add a Claude.md file, and that basically becomes a map that points towards all the important pieces of the puzzle of the project. That's when we have an AOL too. So the agent slowly understands, oh, there's a map within this project that I need to follow. Then we build that project further, and we have then the docs folder that we introduced to the project, and that's then the blueprint, or the golden folder as I call it. That basically gives you, or gives the agent, not you, you know it already, but it gives the agent specifically information that is supposed to be there for the long term. That's what we put inside the docs folder. Information that we do not want to repeat over and over again. If we want to tell every time that the background color of a website is black and Claude doesn't receive that information from us, then it might change the background color anytime it does edit the background color, for example. So that's when we know we need a docs folder, and we have to instruct Claude, our website is always black. That's when we introduce AOL level 3. Then we move on, the project grows and grows, and then we notice that we have processes that are being repeated over again. I notice, oh, okay, every time I have to change, for example, the text size of the headline. Every time I have to instruct Claude that several times and da-da-da. So we create processes that basically make sure that things like that are not being repeated over and over again. So we create an AOL level 4 system, which is basically one that includes skills. And skills basically are processes that we give to the agent to use every time we want it to be used. Yeah, for example, every time we're changing something about, we're talking about the background color of a website, Claude understands every time we're editing something about the design, it uses this skill, this automation, to check the background color to make sure that it's not yellow or red, but black, as an example. And then we move on further because we're there at an AOL layer 4, and then we add another layer on top, which are the triggers for the processes. So that Claude, every time we just mention, as an example, we just mention the word background color inside our chat, it remembers, oh, this is a trigger, or it activates the trigger to check the skill that helps you check for the design consistency, for example, for the background color for that very specific problem. And that's when we reach an AOL level 5, what we call integrated. And this is really helpful. This helps us build faster, with better results, with consistent outputs, to use less tokens, to spend less money on the agent's work, so that we can create better outcomes and results or products. That's it. That's the agent orchestration layer, and I hope this also helps you understand your work a bit better. That's it, Michael. Bye.